What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the stream. How we doing today? What's up? What's up? Surprise stream. Surprise. I'm here, guys. I'm here. Surprise. Who do we got here today, man? Taibasu, Kelly, Hughes, Michael. Oh, Michael, I'm so glad you're here, dude. Michael, I wanted to talk to you real quick. Tomorrow's video, I've already recorded it. I absolutely fried with it today, and it was actually a version of your mono blue mill deck yesterday, and I hope I have your permission to show it. I'm going to give you full credit, of course, for the idea, but I went on an absolute rampage with that deck today. I think I went like 10-1. But yeah, thank you for showcasing your mono blue build yesterday, and I hope you're okay with that, man. But yeah, let me know. I'd appreciate it if I could do that. Awesome. Yeah, thank you, man. I appreciate you. Yeah, I'm glad you're here. I was like, I don't know if you were part of the Discord, so I was like, I wanted to ask you this morning, but I'm like, I don't know if he's in the Discord or not. So I'm glad you popped in. But yeah, that's why we're here. That's why we're live. I actually finished my video extremely early today, which is unusual. Just kind of put it together and fried the ladder, and I was like, cool, we're done. Let's stream. So we're here. What's up, guys? Today, though, we are going to be playing some life gain and probably cats, and we'll save that for the video tomorrow. But yeah, it's going to be a really fun video tomorrow, guys. I loved catching that. Looks fun. Looking forward to the video. Yeah, it was awesome, man. It was so consistent. It was so surprisingly very consistent. We won, like I said, almost every game we played with it today. I do think that the deck will have like some sort of inherent problem, obviously, against red and stuff, because it is mono blue. So like fast Boros and red would be probably pretty bad. We didn't run into a whole lot of that today, though. We got pretty lucky, but everything else we were kind of frying. First time catching a live should be fun. Welcome in, Carlton. Or is it? It's Carlton. Yeah. Welcome in. Thanks for being here. Hopefully a positive grind today instead of a negative one. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, it usually off the back of a really good run pre-stream, it usually will be a bad run, but we'll see. I was just watching another cats build. Nice. Only have 1 or 2 more videos to make until new cards. Thank God. I know. I'm so excited. Oh, I'm so excited. Swayze, what's the best deck for climbing, and why is it my mono white tokens deck? That's funny. Haven't been able to win with anything but control. That's fair, man. I mean, control is, always going to be really solid, but Brody, what's up, brother? First time here, just made it to diamond. Happy to be here to catch this. Let's go, swag. Welcome into the stream. Happy climbing, man. I'm glad you made it to diamond. We're going to jump into some games, though. We'll start it off with life gain. If it, if whatever, we go on a little bit of a rut, then we'll switch over to cats for a little bit, and we'll kind of bounce back and forth. Those are kind of my 2 main decks at the moment. So hopefully they will hold up. But thanks for being here for the surprise stream, guys. I mean, I know it was quite out of the blue, so appreciate you guys being here and hanging out with me today. Thanks for making time for your boy Swayze. Oh boy, not the start you want to see. All right, that's much better. That is much, much better. All right, here we go. Starting town with the Essence Channeler could be game changing. Oh, my camera's off. Whoops, sorry, guys. My bad. All right, hopefully this can find me some more lands, which is why I kept it over the land. And it does. 6:45 a.m. Friday here. What's the way to start? That's the way to start the morning. That's so crazy. That's early. I'm surprised you're up. Obviously, probably just working and stuff, but 6:45 is an early start, man. Feel bad. Let's do the Channeler, because why not? It can fly eventually and block potentially on the show off here. That's a card. It's definitely a card. It's definitely a card. Avatar set is going to overpower and overpower red Blood Moon, and is going to be a standard with Zaho Moon. Slayer and Firebending will pay that cost easily. Sorry, I'm terrible at reading sometimes. That one I kind of butchered pretty bad. All right, so the opponent taking away my Chandler was pretty bad. That's pretty rough. Hopefully all the life gain from my deck, though, will overpower the Boros player here. I mean, yeah, I guess. Pride Mate is good. Do I throw it away, though? I kind of need to get like a Sheltered by Ghosts and another land potentially here, too. Yeah, I don't think pushing damage here is the play. I think we already have the damage being pushed. That, on the other hand, can fly and block, so I think that's worth it a little bit more. Okay, we'll see. Not the greatest start, though. I do wonder how they make this next move here. Are we using a lightning strike on the bat? They are. Okay, so that's quite a bit of mana being used to deal with the bat. I like that. Probably just a bolt wave to the face and an attack. Yeah, probably. Definitely puts me in a predicament, doesn't it? All right. They've got me down to 6 here. These deal 4 damage a pop, so expect to probably die next turn unless I find something good. Like land. That's really good. Can I survive long enough to get it out? I mean, I'm gonna have to try. Yeah, we swing it in. Come on, surely we can survive this turn. 4 damage. Actually, I can't, because the 4 damage is then gonna pump the slick shot above the threshold for damage for lethal. I don't fly yet, and they have 2 of those too, so they can kind of do both. Man, that was our winning our win con right there, though. Darn it. Cool Midday Live, welcome in. I appreciate you being here, man. Yo, MTG at work today. Can't beat that. I think it was yesterday when you called someone out in your chat for not creating the community you want. Just wanted to say kudos to you. Kindness rules. Oh, yeah, no worries. I don't like people going at each other in chat for opinions and stuff, man. Everyone's got their own opinions on stuff. No need for that, you know? No big deal. I don't think they meant anything too harsh by it. It's just... I appreciate you, though. 1 card late. Yeah, I was 1 card too late. Okay, this looks pretty good. Obviously, the start looks pretty solid here. I think I'm gonna go Sanctifier this time. Going first, I think Sanctifier is fine. Yeah, we'll go with the Johnny, or do we go with the bat? Actually, this is Boros again. I think I'm gonna go with the bat, try to take away any sort of Sheltered by Ghost option for them. Oh. Okay, this is not what I thought it was, but we're definitely going to take the extruder, right? Yeah, because it can kill the bat, so we take the extruder. How do you use the color in the deck in the descriptions? I get asked that like every day. It's so hard to explain. I hope somebody in chat maybe like designate themselves as like trying to explain it the best they can, because it's so hard for me to explain. I've tried so many times and it never really comes out correctly. It's a little complicated. Let's just put it that way. Let's do the Feast into Pride Mate. I don't mean to be a, you know, that's a cop-out answer, and I know that's probably annoying to hear, but... Alright, attacking over the top. Alright. Sheltered by Ghost takes the Innocence. I really hope they play that this turn. That would be a really good play for us to have on the Innocence. We'll see. Google it. No, I feel bad. I want to explain it to him, but it's so overcomplicated to just explain. You know, it's easier to show. It's so much easier to show. There we go. They did, in fact, play the Innocence. Beautiful. That should probably do it, really. I hope. I hope. What does this do? It has an ability, right? So sacrifice another artifact, draw, or land and draw a card. Got it. Okay, and that costs how much? 2? they're kind of in a lot of trouble here, right? Are they gonna play Chandra? If they play Chandra, we're in really good shape. Chandra's a great card. It's just not in this position. And that makes a lot more sense. They're probably gonna go grab themselves a what is it? The 1 mana exiling artifact. What is it called? Reliquary? Yeah, probably gonna be a reliquary here.
Just what I needed.
Michael, I appreciate that. There you go. Taibasu explained it pretty well and concise. All right, let's just swing in and see what happens. Both to the face. This could still -3 if they get this in next turn. Okay, so expect to lose the Pride Mate here. That's actually really bad. Dude, if they somehow figure out a way to come back here, I'm going to be pretty upset. Because they're going to be able to get around the ward here, and I just drew another land, which is so bad. Alrighty. That's unfortunate. There goes the Pride Mate. They get back the Innocence too. Yikes. Yikes. So if what do I want to top deck? Maybe like a card draw engine would be nice. I'm guessing the vacuum is just something they want to sacrifice.
Bow to your new overlord.
Yeah. And they pay the 2 ward. Man, this was so winnable if I just had anything but 2 lands off the last 2 draws. Anything would have been good. This is not a creature. I can't bring it back with this, unfortunately. All right, this next turn cannot be a land. It cannot be a land. Okay. And then they still have the Tezzeret play. Oh, they're on tap that. Okay, sure. Oh my god, I just said it cannot be a land. Oh, this game sometimes. This game sometimes, man. I think we're only running like 22 lands, I think, at the most. We've only drawn, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spells? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 lands. 7 lands to 5 spells. That's a pretty great ratio for a 22 land deck. Statistically, not likely to happen again. I think I threw away a land too, didn't I? No, I didn't. That was last game. Do I block the Innocence? Probably not. Still plenty of game to play left, though. I have 35 life. We should be okay. If I can find a draw engine of some sort, we'll be okay. Ideally, our Flying Angel would be the best way to go. They still haven't found their weapons manufacturing, so that's good. All right, the bat's going. Sure. The real problem lies when the opponent is able to ult the Tezzeret. Once they ult the Tezzeret, I'm cooked. Come on, Tezzeret. Stay low on the loyalty here. Do the -3 for me. Nope. They're going to go 0. Gosh, sometimes this game can really test you. I knew this was going to happen, though. I knew it was going to happen. I had too good of a run this morning. Let me see here. For the next color, do the same and then start typing the new color. Yeah, exactly. Then YouTube it. Just hex code. Yeah, see, I didn't even know what a hex code was when they taught me. Maybe that's why I'm thinking it's overcomplicated. It's really not. I guess if you know what a hex code is, I had no idea what that even meant. Just messing sleep deprivation here. Surprise stream for the win. Yeah, we're doing a little pop-up stream today. I got my work done early, so we're gonna make a run here. Believe in the heart of the cards. Oh man, if only I was Yugi. What's going on, Firewater? How's it going, man? Good to see you. Hey, Firewater, I wanted to ask. I just saw yesterday a video, Dr. Ruckus's video. Was that you in the video? The name was Firewater on the game, so I figured it's you, right? Hey, Swayze, what is the most fun deck mechanic that you've come across? Maybe not the best, but the most fun. Right now, if I had to answer that, I would probably say something like duplication, the blue card, the 6-mana blue card that allows you to copy a permanent every turn. I love that card. I love that card so very much. Okay, yeah, we're definitely taking you, unfortunately. Unfortunately. And then they drop their cat. I mean, not a whole lot going on here, which is good. It's a mono white version, so I do actually think we have a really good matchup in the mirror here. As long as it's the mono white version, we're pretty good. Let's go another bat, take their angel. Yes, we attack. We're not blocking anything here, so let's do it. I'm a nerd, so familiar with codes. Gotcha. Okay, gotcha. Let's do we go double sheltered here maybe? I mean, nah, I don't think so. I think we just do this, right? Just think we do this. Worked the night shift, just woke up a bit ago. Nice. I'll treat to see this. Hey, let's go, man. You got your work done early, question mark. You have a day job in addition to the streaming and content creation few? No, I actually did for a long time. But no, I recently actually just went full-time streaming. What I mean by I'm done with my work today is I mean I'm done with the video. I prioritize the videos first in the morning. I get up, I make the videos, and I prioritize that. If I get done early enough, I'll stream. But the problem is I'm usually done just about time to get my kids from school. But today we're actually done really early, so I can stream before I got to get the kids from school. All right, so I think what I'm going to do here is just pump these guys. 1 blocker, 2 really good flyers. I think I'm going to get back. I'm going to get back my guy here. And then we're flying over the top, and that's GG's. Let's go. Yeah, we usually do pretty good against mono white life game. Yeah, did he post it? That was a handful of weeks ago. Yeah, he posted it. Yep. Yeah. I thought that was you. My favorite mechanic was banding and wish it had returned. I actually don't know what banding is. My favorite was dredge. Not many people remember that or even know what it does. Yeah, me included. Is this the deck from the video yesterday? It is, yes. It is. This one, and then we're gonna play cats later too. Thinking that well, actually we have Amalia. So I think I can actually send a land back. It'll be all right. All right, here we go. Pay life. Get this down. That's so awesome. You get your kids every day? Yeah, I pick them up from school. My wife drops them off most days on her way out to work. But sometimes she needs to go in early. I'll take them to school or whatever. But yeah, I'm the pickup guy. Siege is good. I'm keeping that. I'm keeping a siege. Mono green. We got to make sure we time this correctly on the right creature. Could be some sort of landfall. I don't know. They're definitely ramping quite a bit though. I think what I'm gonna do though here is I'm going to I think I'm gonna play the bat just to take a look at their hand and see if they've got anything huge in their hand yet. Probably play this for just a white source. They did have something pretty huge. I mean, two things that are really huge, but all right, well, that's a bummer. I think they're gonna one-shot us here. Oh man, it depends on what the smuggler surprise finds. No attacks or yes attacks? Probably attacks. 2, 4, 5, 6 mana. 4, 5, 6. They could do this without milling. I guess it depends on what this top deck is. They need 2 more lands to mill and drop creatures on the field. I'm gonna try to keep the lands coming off the Amalia here. Come on, Amalia, hit me a land drop here. Could use one. There we go. It's a tap land, but that's okay. It was more than likely going to be a tap land. Oh, they can flash in the 4/6 body. I didn't even think of that. I didn't even think of that. Oh, that's my bad. That's a rookie mistake right there. That's a rookie mistake right there. But you know what? I think that's actually going to play into our favor slightly. I know it sounds crazy, but I don't think they can kill us by copying the Overlord a bunch of times. And then it will let me set up for a good Sheltered by Ghost on this next turn. Ah, that's a bummer, man. I should have seen that coming. I don't know why I didn't expect that. So we got 12, 16. Yeah, we're fine. We're fine for now. What would be more advantageous for us to even take, though? Would it be the Calamity? Or if I take the Calamity, I'm going to go to 5 plus another 5. So no, wait, hold on. 4, 5. So be at 9. So I would be dead. I think I would be dead if I took the Calamity here. I don't know. I don't think there's a way out of this. I think we're dead either way. Oh, this is going to come down actually the following turn. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, well, I think I'm going to take the Overlord. And then I'm going to play this. Let's draw a card. Oh, that's got reach, though. I'm dead. I'm so dead. All right, what can you do? I'm gonna go to 8. They're gonna copy. If they copy anything here, it's gonna be the Stable Master. But now that's gone. Okay. Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing? Why did I think? Oh my gosh, I'm a bot. I'm literally a bot. I don't know what I'm doing. I didn't do the math on the defense there. I don't know why I thought I was a 4/4. My brain was like, dude, you're 4/4. You're good. Ay, ay, ay. Been a rough week. Oh, Joe, I'm so sorry, man. Sorry to hear that, brother. Calamity is disgusting. I love that card so much, dude. It's so good. It's such a good creature, dude. I'm so sorry to hear that, Joe. Please show some love in the chat for Joe right now, man. I appreciate you guys for doing it if you do, but Calamity was correct to take. Yeah, I definitely should have taken Calamity. That was my fault. It shows how old some of us are, lol. Yeah. We definitely got an older demographic, which I kind of love, though. Hugs to Joe. Yeah, definitely. All right, we're going first. I think I like Sanctifier on 1. That's good to hear, Joe. That's really good to hear. Okay, so hold on, though. We got an opponent playing... I'm gonna keep this on top. I don't know what they're playing, but I would imagine it's got to be some sort of aristocrats build, if I had to guess. Okay, that's not great. That is not great. What's up, Swayze? What's going on, Dylan? How you doing, man? Man, I cannot believe it. We're over 100 people already in the chat, the stream today, guys. Thank you guys so much. I mean, I know I keep saying it like a broken record, but I do honestly really appreciate you all for being here. I know these like pop-up streams are just like out of the blue all the time, and so I never really expect a whole lot from them. And you guys show up in droves every time, man. So I really appreciate that. On the Magic side of things, my championship is this weekend. Oh, your championship, the one that you play with your friends, and I forget what you guys call it, but good luck on that, man. What deck list are you going to be running? What can we expect from you this weekend? The league, yes, your friends league. That's what it is. Yeah, that's so cool that you guys do that, man. I really wish I had a group of friends that did stuff like that. Oh, you're running 5 different deck lists? All right, let's go take a look at their hand. See what we got for the removal. It gains hexproof, indestructible. Power 4 greater destroys. I'm actually gonna take this. I don't want them getting any card advantage that I can avoid. We're getting in with you. All right, and then next turn, I've got 2 options of removal for the opponent here. I would like to use Shelter by Ghost on the Innocents. I hope they play the Innocents. We'll see. Each player gets 5 decks, 2 Elf decks, 1 Black deck, 1 Sultai, and 1 Grixis. I definitely need more players in my tiny town. Yeah. I mean, I don't have much. I don't have a tiny town or anything like that. It's just I don't have any like close actual real friends that play anymore. I used to, but not anymore. So if I played, I'd have to get over my social anxiety and just go to the local game store, which I need to do soon. I got to get over that and just go. I hate doing that by myself though. That's the thing. I hate going to those things by myself. Battle menu to create a 2/2. I'll take it. I have yet to run any sort of equipment deck since Cloud's come out. I used to run Cloud in a build. Hold on one second. I used to run Cloud in a build where it was like a blinking artifact build, but nothing like equipment or anything. I should definitely give it a run. I know these are really great cards, but I'm looking for a land so I can get this down and just win. Ay. It's like whenever you need a land, it's never there, but when you don't need a land, so Swayze's gonna host a Magic night with random mob members. We all get to travel and meet you. Dude, if you guys would do that, I mean, I'd do it in a heartbeat, but I doubt that I got that kind of pull, you know what I mean? All right, we've got some removal, gain some life. Shelter by Ghost is good. I drew my land that I needed. I got to get in with this and this. They block for sure on this. Yeah, it's the best I can do. I just started getting over my anxiety and getting into Commander and needed more players to do it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what my issue is, man. I'm like super unsociable in real life, outside of my like 3 or 4 really close friends. I need to be better at it. Yeah, I mean, you can have that, I think, right? I mean, I should probably just do this, though. I guess I should just chunk block that just to stop them from getting any sort of value, but whatever. All right, seems good to me. We'll take it. Don't underestimate us, Swayze. I don't know, man. I don't know. I feel like if I did that, if I put out a big thing like, hey, this is where we're gonna be. I genuinely feel like I was like, hey, this is where we're gonna be. This is where we're gonna, the time we're gonna do it and this and that. Dude, I'd be happy if like 3 people showed up. I'd be stoked. I'm coming up to my 30th year of work anniversary. I get a 1,500 in gift cards. Let's go, dude. You're gonna buy some magic cards? Let's go. Gotta love the random stream. The platinum to mythic run this season is tough. My janky Boros build isn't getting there. Yeah, I'm actually surprisingly having a pretty good run these last couple of days. Do I keep this hand? I go first. I got a couple sanctifiers. I don't think I keep this. I think I could do better. This is in fact better. This is better. Okay, let's do this first. I want to get this down and started right away. Drawing extra cards, especially taking a mulligan. What's up, Scan? How you doing? Going to buy a box of Avatar? I think I should get a box too. I really should. Quality over quantity is okay though. That's true. Quality over quantity every day, right? Shoot, I used to never meet a stranger. Now I never go out anywhere. Scan, I'm doing good, man. Thank you for asking. That's kind of you. But yeah, I'm doing really good, man. I think we start with this. And hopefully we get the counter. Nope, we get a land. What's up, Dave? How you doing, man? All right, they're looking for some more lands. They do find it. They get a Valgavoth in the yard too. I don't know about this matchup, man. This has always been the toughest matchup for us. I know I said it in the video, but this has for sure always been the toughest matchup. I just realized I missed somebody subscribing 2 minutes ago. What the heck? Aniz, thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate that. How did I miss that? My alerts are always so quiet. All right, we're gonna start with this. Definitely taking you. Now they have to play Awake in the Woods first, which I don't think they really cared about doing. All right, we'll play this for green. Enter tapped. Swing through. They block. They don't really care. They don't really care about the Amalia too much. I mean, should I? It doesn't matter. If I would have taken one of the Awake in the Woods, they would have just played the other one, right? So it doesn't really matter. They get back their Cavero. Now, if I get another Deep Cavern Bat, I was gonna say taking the Awake in the Woods would make a lot more sense. We're starting with this though. Taking that. That'll take care of their Valgavoth. Love it. That is actually a really good card, but I'm too far away from being able to get any sort of real value out of it. Land is fine. You know, I'm gonna pay life to get this down. I guess I should have done that pre-dropping the Awaken there, but I like to find out what land drops I'm gonna get off the top before doing something like that. All right, so expect the opponent to play out Cavero here, maybe to get back their Valgavoth, maybe not. They also get to mill out some cards here. They might hit something big. They did. Of course they did. They hit 2 really good spells. That's a wrap for us. Yeah, Graveyard is going to be really, really hard for us to beat. I mean, we could combat that a little bit, though, if we want to throw in, like, a flanker into the deck. That could be pretty solid in the spot of, like, the I don't know, the Virtue. But the Virtue is so good against aggro. And we don't see a whole lot of Cavero. Like, we really don't. Cavero's like once every like 5 or 6 games. I think if we concede that matchup, we're fine. Heck yeah, I got to see a real live show. What's good, fellow Matthew? What's going on, Matt? How's it going? Soul Guide Lantern, yeah, that could be a good one too. We got a really good start here again. Let's see what happens though. Mono green, I do have some removal. See, if I were to replace this with the flanker in this matchup, I'd be probably pretty upset, I would imagine. I guess we'll find out though. Yeah, I would have been pretty upset because I do love having this right now and ready to go. It's kind of nice. I'm using that Hydra Ouroboros deck, liking it a lot. Is it mono green you're talking about? You could also throw in 2 cease and desists. Like, oh yeah, cease and desist would be really good too. Well, this game's over unless I find a Sheltered by Ghosts or another removal spell. Dude, how is it that my opponents just keep finding the nuts and going so fast? I mean, at this point, it's got to be Sheltered, right? Because they're going to play the Chocobo and then they're going to Chocobo into a sack land. Guarantee it. Guarantee it. Here it comes. Okay, Snakeskin Veil. Sackland. Not a Chocobo, so I guess that's good. Gives me a little bit of time. A little bit. Not a whole lot. It is a Sackland. They go to 8. Maybe. No, they get 2 more lands. They go to 16. My eye, man. Something's in my eye. Ay, ay, ay. All right, it's all or nothing off the top here. It's got to be Sheltered by Ghost. Okay, what the heck? Something just went right in my eye. Like both of them simultaneously started hurting. What the heck, man? What the heck just happened? No blocks. No Shelter by Ghosts means no victory. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. If only. White land. No way! Oh my god. Oh my god. There's no way. There's actually no way. Just had to give a little thanks to the big man upstairs. Oh my god. There's no way. The shuffler didn't just pull through. That was like 1 in a 100 chance, I feel like, to get that because that was the exact sequence we needed in like crucial order. Like that was crazy. Oh my god. Card draw, which is pretty greedy, or get some blockers. I think getting some blockers out here is probably the play. Look at all this life gain. I think we could pass on a Sanctifier. Another Holomark Siege is interesting. This is all I needed though, guys. This is all I needed was just a little bit of help just to get the ball rolling here. All right. We're back. We're back, ladies and gentlemen. We're back. Oh man, don't call it a comeback, please. Still something in my eye though. Might have to flush my eye out in a second. What in the world is it? It's not, it feels like it's not an eyelash, I don't think. All right, we get another druid down. No worries, they sack a land. Double the power though on something It doesn't really matter if it doesn't have trample, so that's good. Really, the whole reason why we hate this card is because the trample. If it didn't have trample, it would be a fine card to like deal with for us, but now keep in mind though, the opponent could be running the what is the spell? The overprotect, or that might as well be an overprotect, right? All right, we'll take 17. Okay. Let's put the counters all on this here. Do I have lethal? Yeah, I think I have lethal. Give me 2 seconds, guys. I'm gonna flush my eye out real fast. That was crazy though. That's what I'm talking about. All right, well, that didn't help much at all. I thought it would, but it did not help at all. All right, guess I'm gonna be messing with my eye the whole time. Sorry about that. Let's jump into another game. Sorry, guys. Never didn't have it. I know, man. We never didn't have it. So many triggers. That was crazy. Yeah, that was a lot of life gain we had. That life gain got us back into the game too, big time, because them giving the other creature trample out of nowhere too could have been really, really bad for us. In a lot of other cases, but because of the life gain, we were good to go. This hand looks good. Sweet Fancy, thank you so much for the 4 months with the Mardu Mob. I appreciate that so much. Thank you so much for the 4 months, man. Let's do the case, yeah. That's all I got is the case. Eye drops, I know, right? I need something. I think something literally got in there. I don't know what it is. I can't find it or see it. I think I'm gonna go with a green source here, believe it or not, because if we top deck something like a siege, it's gonna be pretty unfortunate. All right, I'm gonna go with this first. I need to take a look at their hand. I need to know what we're up against. I have no idea. Okay, split up it is. That's not good. That is not good. All right, the opponent kind of cruising right now. That's not ideal for us at the moment. They're gonna drop one of these, create another one of these, drop an elf. Sure. I didn't see a ton of artifacts in their hand, nor do I see any outside of their, the graveyard or anything, so I think we're okay. What are we thinking here? I think I want this, and I want to take out the construct. I think that's the move. They might block with the elf. No. This is a pretty cool idea they've got going on, though. They're trying to ramp their way into big things like Season of Weaving, which is really nice. Oh, I'm sorry. I just realized I never read the message on that. You are by far the best MTGA streamer out there. None are as relatable and approachable as you. Happy to support such a quality person. Keep it up. Man, that is a really kind thing to say. I appreciate that a lot. I really do appreciate that a lot, more than you might know. Let's play the Channeler. It's probably going to get blown up by another split up here, but What can you do? Sorry I didn't read the message right away. I don't know what I was thinking there. I think I'm too distracted by my eyeball burning. Yeah, we're pretty cooked here, guys. We're pretty cooked. All right, we're going a little bit back and forth, a little 50-50 today with this one. We might switch to cats in a second here. Yeah, probably just switch to cats. Just for a little bit here, mix it up a bit. Going a little back and forth at the moment, which you don't love. Bro, I cannot believe this. Something always happens when I hit stream. Something always happens. You're like, you know what? You're either going to get a bad run. I'm going to put something in your eye. Something always happens and I can't focus. In my league, each year players can enter up to 20 decks, and during the championship, top 5 of those decks make it to the championships. Swayze, have you ever tried honey for local bees to help your allergies? You know what? I have, and little did I know that true real honey tastes literally like, what's the worst possible thing you guys can think of as far as taste goes? That's honey. That's like real honey. I had no idea that those little bottles that have the bears and it's got honey inside of them, I did not know that wasn't like real true honey, because real true honey is quite literally the most awful thing I've ever tasted in my life, and it's not even close. I do love me some honey, but not real honey. That was pretty fun to do against the Landfall player. Synthesizer with extra steps. Yeah, I guess you could say that. Wow, they got Kona already down. Love to see it. Dude, I'm so tired of just like losing by turn 2 and 3. It's just so... It's so exhausting, man. Like Kona being down on turn, what is this? My turn 3? Ugh, it's exhausting. This is gonna tap, it's gonna drop a Galta. Galta's gonna play like 50 big 10 mana spell creatures. It's just gonna be a nightmare all over. Yeah. Going first is such a big deal in standard. It's not even close. To be fair, our deck is going to pop off like a bomb, but I need to get there before they start going crazy. Okay, I actually have a really good next turn here. I don't think it matters. I think they're too big to lose at this point, but I'm about to have a really big turn. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go with the Squire. That's gonna create a copy, of course. And then we're gonna get a free Curiosity, which again, is gonna get copied by the Drenith. And I can't attack, unfortunately. Would have loved to, but like there's nothing wrong with what our deck just did there. Like I have a hard time with these losses because it's like, oh man, maybe our deck just needs an adjustment or something needs to happen or change. Nah, the opponent just had Kona on 3. Good luck. Warden of the Grove. Get some counters. They can't swing with their Kona this time, thank God. But there's still 12 damage that I can't do anything about. They're not attacking? Are you out of your mind? I mean, no, for sure. Don't attack. That's cool. All right, GG's. I think we're going to win now. Why would they not send in the 12-12? All right. Mistakes were made by the opponent here. I'm actually going to send in this one. The 7/7 can block better. I'm just trying to draw a few extra cards here for me. Okay, let's go. Draw 2. Okie dokie. Man, if only I could have copied the Ouroboros, that'd been insane. Looks like they've got something to fight the Ouroboros with, I'm guessing. which is pretty bad. That was kind of our like last hope to save us here. That was our Obi-Wan Kenobi card we pulled. Save me, Obi-Wan. Oh, even better. They're gonna copy it twice. If only I had my counter spell available to me there. That would have been quite the counter. Sheesh. Well, all right then, man. It's like the biggest back and forth I've ever seen in my life. They've got it though. Doppelgang for the win. What can you do against that? What can you do? What can you do? That was a crazy field. That was two juggernauts swinging haymakers at each other. I can't believe they followed that up though. That's crazy. I thought we had it. I thought we had it. You can buy straight honeycomb from a lot of farmers markets. It's amazing. I heard a recently real honey doesn't go bad. Yeah, that's not what fresh local honey should taste like. It usually really good, but just thickens quicker than that honey bear crap. Like it doesn't expire. I mean, the honey that I got was really bad. It tasted horrible. It was really, really bad. It was yeah, I don't even know how to explain it. It was like really bitter. There was like no sweetness to it. Man, if only I had my counterspell open that turn. Like that's what I'm saying. Like the difference between going first and second, that would have been the turn I had my mana open to counter, and it would have been the easiest GG's, but that's just how it goes sometimes, man. Counterspell or flashed in creature here. It's gonna be a flashed in creature or a counterspell. Get out. Okay, don't see that every day. I do have another one though. And they also have another one. Nope. At least I'm getting a copy. That's good. It really depends on the part of the country you're in. Gone up to platinum with your copycats deck. Is this it with Enduring Curiosity? Yeah, this is it. This is the copycats deck. I love this deck so much. Did they bounce it? Oh, they bounced it. Okay. Interesting. No other plays from the opponent here, huh? Well, what if we do this? Okay, so I can do both. Let's start with this then. And then play this, which will put counters on the Drunnith, getting it closer to being able to copy things like the Arabo. Floodmaw. Floodmaw. Is it the 10th yet? I wish. I used to have a great collection. I had to sell it. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, man. That's a bummer. You know what? I'm gonna copy this first. I still don't even have a white source yet, which is really bugging me. These verges have been like just an absolute pain in my neck lately. A crab. Do we counter that? 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, it taps up to 2 target creatures. I don't really care. I don't really care. Yep, GG's. Is it tap elves? Yeah, I needed to tap those elves down. Counting down 4 more days. And I lost all my pre-2000 cards through moves and house fires and preteen. Yeah, that always seems to happen, huh? Everyone talks about like the old Pokemon collection they had and stuff, you know? It's like I had one too, but you always end up losing it somewhere along the way. You should try to build an Aven Interrupter deck plus Detect Intrusion. Interrupter is going to go ham in airbending decks, and the combo with the Detect Intrusion is filthy. I will look into that. I will look into that. Yeah, it seems like yeah, I'm gonna copy that message though, so I remember to look into that. But yeah, it seems like a lot of people are not only really excited for Avatar, but Seems like a lot of people are going to be coming back to playing Magic again after a long break and stuff too, which will be really nice. All right. I think I'm going to go... I think I'm just going to flash in the flanker here, maybe. I don't think they're going to have much of a graveyard to worry about. So we'll do the scry. Did they miss a land drop? No, they did not. But still no creatures or anything being played here, huh? It's clear that they probably have some sort of burn spell, though. I'm guessing Burst Lightning or a Torch the Tower effect. We're going to scry, hopefully hitting another white source. Ah, that's really good. Unfortunately, I can't really afford it anytime soon. I could have loaded that to where my collector's cage would have guaranteed hit that. That's actually a bummer. I should have done that. That's my bad. I could have put that second card and then took the counter spell off the top, and then collector's cage would have been guaranteed to hit that. I'm sure we'll find something big. It's just a bummer I missed out on that opportunity. Mistakes were made. That's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. I guess actually Curiosity is not bad, of course. It's a really good card. It's just not what I wanted. Spider-Man was a disaster. Yeah, it wasn't great. What's going on, JH? How's it going? I have not checked. Well, I did check it out. I checked out the Railway Brawler with the Devastating Onslaught. It just wasn't for me. I'm not a big fan of that deck. Let's play the Squire. Opponent still has another burn spell. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Well, now we're kind of cooked. I guess I can wait. I can wait until they want to respond. Like, I'll wait until they pull the trigger on the burn spell. Do it. I dare you. Yeah, you won't. You won't. Fair enough. Probably the smartest thing they could have done there. Definitely the smartest thing they could have done. What can you do? Well, seeing as I can't gain any more life, I might as well try to make a block here on the Screaming Nemesis. Deals damage equal to its power. Annoying for sure. Annoying for sure. Man, all the lifelink I could have got to would have been so nice, and all the life gain off this, but opponent had other plans, man. Okay. I just flash in the flanker again. I will send this in and see if they want to make a trade. All right, I'll take the 5. It is what it is. I got to get rid of that anyways. I'm not even taking the 5. Beautiful. Beautiful. I'll take that every day of the week. If you're going to waste 5 damage on a 1/1, I mean, have at it. Especially when it doesn't even value the life gain anymore, you know? All right. Not gaining any life, unfortunately, but the scry is still worth it, in my opinion. Another green land is not it. Neither one of these cards is it. A Verge is technically still a green source. Dude, these verges are killing me. Literally killing me. I gotta change it up because these verges are just not it, man. I gotta figure out a better way to tool the mana, other than having this as the as an option. Okay, so we know they're gonna put a counter on this. They also can hit the graveyard, so they potentially could be at what, 4 power? They're gonna fight me again. Okay, pal, fight me then. There's no point in doing this. I'm just doing it out of good habits. Game. I guess I should have kept the, I guess I should have kept this on top. I mean, it provides white sources, so it's kind of crazy. Double the amount of counters they're going to be getting. Goes to 5, 6, 7. No. Or Boraid's good. Gotta say, that's pretty good. I'm still dead either way, though, because even if I the counter on it, it grows 2 more counters. That's still not enough to compete with the ooze when it's going to be at 7 power right now, and it's even going to get even bigger the following turn. So unless I find a white source to get my Regal Caracal out, it's going to be over. It's really not even a hard thing to figure out. Like, I mean, just got to get a white source, and this deck is easy to beat. But oh, my family's home. Hold on, let me close the door real fast. Ooh.
That's not treated.
Okay. Oh, you're gonna let me go.
Not tomorrow. You gotta get over.
That one? Okay. All right. Sorry, she was just debriefing me on the situation at the rehearsal for the wedding. My wife's going to be in the wedding. I don't know if I said anything about this actually yet. I'm saying the wedding like you guys know what I'm talking about. My sister's getting married tomorrow. And my wife is one of the bridesmaids. So she just got back from the rehearsal thing. So love your videos. Thank you so much, pal. I appreciate that. Peladar, thank you. Avatar of Revenge with Zombify is brutal, especially if you have 2 to 3 in the yard. I gotta copy some of these ideas just in case I'm looking through these cards and reviewing them and I don't realize until later. I really like the Casino's Room deck. It's fun, huh? Maybe we can play a little bit of that. I was actually not opposed to playing that deck today. I only have a 1 land hand here, but with 3 mana dorks, I hope we can make this work. Hey, enjoying your videos all the way from South Africa. Let's go. Welcome to the stream today. I appreciate it. Hopefully Avatar gets reprinted in Lorwyn. Okay, so we know we can't play this and anything else, but it's okay. I still think it's worth getting down. Because next turn I can kind of pop off here with double elf into a hunter. It's not bad. That's not bad. Crazy keep? No, no, trust. Trust the process. Trust the process. Trust the process. Yeah, the Vegas deck kicked the butt. Yeah, it was really good yesterday. We curved out quite nicely yesterday. All right, here we go. Gonna do one of these. Then one of these. Hopefully hitting another land drop. No, no land drop. That's tough. Do we attack here? I think we attack here, right? Because we might get something pretty sweet off the cage if we get like an Ouroborid. That'd be kind of nice. And I would, if we actually get a 4-drop or even a 3-drop, there's a lot of things we can get with the collector's cage next turn that could go absolutely nuclear with the Drunith. We'll see. Okay, here we go. Let's find out. This could be a really good cage, or it could be all for nothing. It was all for nothing. Sometimes, man, sometimes I question everything about this game. That's so unfortunate. That is so unfortunate. Unreal. We'll put the counter, I guess, here. Is a land. All right, we're gonna play defense now. Hopefully the Hydra doesn't just go crazy and win the game. We do have sheltered in this deck though, right? I think we have sheltered in this one. If we can find a sheltered, that'd be nice. If not though, it's gotta be some sort of really big win con. I mean, I was hoping that it was just gonna be an Ouroborid so we could put it away, but here we go. Oh my god, of course. I mean, what's this gonna even hit now? It's gonna go to... It's gonna go to 5 before it triggers. Let's see. So it goes to 5, and then it gets 2 lands. 10, 20. No, it's more than that because of the ride. Oh, man. What up, Beef? How's it going, brother? Never didn't have it. I know we should have had that one, but whatever. Hey, Swayze, what is the Discord? I got a Marty list I want to send you. Yeah, I can send you the Discord. Give me 2 seconds here. Let me go to the link here and drop it in the chat for you. Copy the Discord link. Send it in the chat. Oh, hold on. I need to get to the chat. 2 seconds. Link. There we go. There's the Discord link. Feel free to send it over there. I'd appreciate it. All right, let's see if the mana is any better though, man. That was just the worst cage you ever could have gotten. I hope so too, especially the original Planeswalker and hopefully the Changelings. I've known and loved, plus some new ones. Hey, did Avatar get new Planeswalkers at all? I'm actually curious about that. Did we get any new Planeswalkers? I'll definitely be building it and trying it after I'm done with work. Hopefully Lady Luck will be on my side. Yeah, that'd be nice. This is good. Kicking things off with an elf. Always scary. I have a pretty good curve out here, though. You're kind of done with the mono red shenanigans? That's fair, but as far as recommending any off meta decks, I don't know, man. I always hate recommending off meta builds because, you know, there's no guarantee that they're gonna work really well for you, and meta decks are much more of a sure thing. But if somebody can recommend Dawn a deck list, that'd be pretty cool. As far as my personal builds go, I mean, this one and my life gain deck have both been probably performing the best for me at the moment. I also have a Naya counters deck that always does pretty well. All right, we're gonna copy this. I got a pretty sweet Ouroborid lined up here soon. But we're behind. Not only are we a turn behind, but the opponent, you know, had the ramp as well, so don't expect much from this game, unfortunately. I do have plenty of chump blockers though, which is kind of key. Oh no, are we fighting again? Okay, I thought we were fighting spells. Those are tramplers though. That's a problem. That's a problem. All right, is there a way I can get a counter on this? I don't think so. I Don't think so. But what's pretty cool about this next move is I could put a counter on the Drunith, and then next turn I can copy the Curiosity. I'd rather copy the Caracal, but what can you do? Ah, it's over. It's over. They were just faster than me. We can switch it up to the Vegas deck, though. Let's try that deck out for a little bit and see how we do. Uh-oh, not again. Let's go Vegas. Viva Las Vegas, baby. My only championship deck in my league is Boros Legion. Doesn't have to be good, just have to be super fun. Well then, yeah, I mean, if that's the case, just look at any of the videos and, you know, find something that resonates with you, man. That's the biggest thing, right? Finding a deck list that, you know, fits your play patterns and style that you like to do. Chipping in. Don, I'm gonna drop my favorite in the Discord. Name's ETB. Viva New Vegas. Okay, so the opponent, unfortunately, not playing anything. Not playing anything that looks like it's gonna have graveyard stuff. So rest in peace, gonna be a dead card here, but that's okay. We've got Ride's End for the Might. We'll be seeing you. I wish this was instant speed. Push and pull is a really good card, but not if it's not instant speed, right? Which is actually probably an argument to be like why I didn't run it in that spot. I probably should have waited, but that's okay. Yep, no graveyard shenanigans today. All right, drawing pretty bad already. Off to a pretty bad start. How do I send it to you? Oh, you mean on the Discord? Yeah, let you guys figure that out. Oh man, what is going on here? Well, I just need a land. I really need a land here because then I can sweep the field with the office, because it's all things with power 3 or greater, which is going to be everything. Oh, I should have played this. What am I doing? I was so focused on my next play. I just hit next. My bad. Another Ouroborid. Fun. Very, very, very much winnable if I just get one land. How many times have I said that, though, in my career? Just one land and I win. We had 3 to start the game. Haven't drawn one since. And you know what? You know what? You never will. You'll never will. Haven't drawn one since the beginning of the game. And you never will. You guys know that Batman meme? I never said thank you. And you won't have to. You'll never have to. Ah, come on, man. Surely we don't lose games like that. All right, this is a good start. This is a good start. What program do you use for video editing or streaming? So my editing software, I use DaVinci. I use the free version of DaVinci. I used to have the paid version actually, but I got a new PC and you don't get to carry it over, which is really weird. I don't know how to do it. So I've got a free version of DaVinci, and then streaming, I'm just using Streamlabs OBS, which is definitely not the version most people recommend using. But I used it at the beginning because it was a little bit more streamlined and easier to use, and I never looked back. All right, we're in trouble here, guys. Yeah, we're in trouble. It's just... This whole going second thing is really starting to become like, really starting to become pretty lame. I'm not really down for this whole going second thing. Could have used some 2-mana interactive pieces and it would have been fine, but what can you do? Thank God that comes untapped, because that would have been really bad. I think I would have been dead for sure. I still think I might be dead, but 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm exactly dead. Boom! You love to see it. Nothing like another turn 3 loss. Nothing like a good old turn 3 loss. I don't put any stock in those kind of losses. There's literally nothing you can do. There's nothing you can do other than enjoy the ride, you know what I mean? Just enjoy the ride. All right, I've got a lot of early game removal, but not a lot of mana, not a lot of card advantage, so I think I'm gonna have to send this one away. And guess what? We're going second. We're going second, ladies and gentlemen. Dude, that's so unlucky this night. I know, it's brutal. If I didn't have to take damage from that consoles play, we would have been totally fine, but having to take damage from that play was pretty bad. Oh, that's actually a really good land to find off the top. Because I wanted to play the furnace, probably. Or not. I guess we'll play this then. Hopefully this is relevant. It could be Dimir mid-range. It might be just a merfolk being flashed in here. But nope, that's not the case. That is not the play. I mean, the game could be pretty much over now if this resolves. If this resolves, it's GG's. Negate. Okay. That makes sense. Gambit. Nice. Okay, so they're going to be passing that Gambit to me eventually. Okay, so I guess this can be played for a swamp then. We know this is resolving. That's good. All right. Unlucky, but we only took 1 damage off of theirs, but unlucky to hit a land there. Okay, so we know the opponent's got another counter spell now we got to worry about. They can't really give this to me yet because they're going to have to flip over that bird, right? So they're going to have to get that in first. Or not. I mean, that's fine though. It still works in my favor. Like, it's still my card technically, even though they have it. It still plays well. I wonder if they counter me trying to remove these guys. Are we gonna counter that? I kind of hope they do. Okay, no. What about that one? You countering that? No. Wow. Interesting. All right, I got to get some serious luck off of these claim hits, man. I need some real serious luck. You know what's actually really nice, though? The Ultima ends my turn, so I actually won't even have to take a Gambit hit if I can resolve it, of course. Okay, it looks like I will be able to resolve it because they just played a land this turn, didn't they? Yeah, we're kind of chilling. The life gain off the Gambit for them, though, was brutal. What a weird matchup this is, huh? The life gain off of this is a big deal. But I think missing out on the Gambit hit here is going to be everything. Ultima just shuts down the Gambit altogether. I love it. I really need them to hit a land off of this next claim hit. Come on. All right. That's fine. I need them to hit something like a land. Okay, we both hit a land. Come on. That's not what I wanted. All right. They're going to counter. I lose the game, right? 1, 2. Yeah, I lose the game. They're going to counter this. Maybe they don't though. Wow, they didn't. That's crazy. If they would have countered that, they would have won. Okay, not bad. How much do I take off of these? Discard, lose 2 life. Okay, so I would lose. So I need to be able to resolve this, which I will. So we're still in it. Dude, can you imagine if we win this game? That would be crazy. This can't be countered. Still alive for one more turn. Okay. Here we go. I need them to hit a land, or I mean, if not, I just need to hit them for 8 here. I need this to be for 8, which is only a couple of my spells, but it's possible. If it hits for 8, okay, it doesn't matter. They're gonna gain life. So it's kind of like hit for 11 or bust here. Ugh, come on. It's actually a really cool deck they have, though. It is a really cool deck they have, but that early counter spell on the first claim, I think that's what won him the game there. That definitely won him the game. I hate the flood. Screw loses. I feel you on that. Yeah. Every time someone loses it to that, it is a tourney playoffs. Always think about the guy that drove 500 miles just to lose in 2 turns. Yeah, it's so brutal. I've done that. Drove to Dallas and went 0-4 right out of the gate. Ugh. Dude, that's tough. Turn 3 losses over and over. Yeah. That game was a little bit more interesting, though. I struggle not to be in the water. Yeah, that's horrible. That's horrible. All right, we're gonna make this a white source. Hi, Swayze. Keep up the creative work. Thanks for the content. Of course. Thanks for being here and watching the content. My wife told me to stop acting like a flamingo. I had to put my foot down. Nice. I see what you did there. All right, we got this land. It says what? Sacrifice, return target card adventure from your graveyard to your hand. What in the world? Well, we'll take that one. I missed a lot of messaging, man. Wow, that's super lame. Odd to tie the software to the PC. Oh, I know. Yeah, I don't understand how it works exactly with the passing of the DaVinci Resolve. Like, there was no account, right? So I paid the whatever $200 it was to get the you know, professional DaVinci Resolve, and it didn't come with like an account sign in or anything. DaVinci is just something you open and you're in, and so it tied it to my PC in somehow some form, I'm guessing. But yeah, I got the new PC and I was like, wait, how do I even transfer that? So I started going through like the wormhole of like, how do you, like, there's nothing tied to the fact that I paid for that account, and just couldn't figure it out. It just basically unlocks the current DaVinci you have. Yeah, being mana screwed or flooding is the worst to lose. I don't mind being beaten fair and square, but yeah, that's exactly my thought process. If I lose fair and square, fine, but if not, it's a little harder pill to swallow. But I also don't feel too bad about those losses either, though, because it's like, you know, if it's out of my hands and I didn't play bad or my deck wasn't bad, I'm okay with that. Yeah, I'm having a pretty unlucky night, but that's okay. I'm not too worried about it. I'm actually having a lot of fun right now. I need one more land to get the Sauna down. The opponent running blue now all of a sudden is pretty bad. Oh, actually, this might not be bad. The opponent might be running some sort of graveyard deck. They've got a forest now too. We'd love that. Let me know if you think you have any ideas and improvements. That's horrid. Hi. Oh yeah, we read that. I tried a crazy 13 land deck and I had to mulligan to 1 once. Those were the days. Almost like the old school registration keys. Yeah, exactly. I need something like that. Like, there's got to be something that I missed, I'm guessing. Okay, they're not a graveyard deck, it doesn't seem. I guess I'm just gonna do this again. All right, we're winning the card advantage game, but not for long. I feel like we're gonna get a doppelgang hitting us here at some point. It's got to be doppelgang, right? That's a waste of a card. I love that. Oh my god. It's a mill deck. Alright, they only hit one Duskmourn's Claim. That's good. And the fact that everything just goes straight to exile is also really good, because now the monument isn't as good. I'm just gonna pay life for this because I don't really care. You never know what I top deck here. Alright, I really need a Duskmourn's Claim or else we're gonna die. Okay, there we go. There we go, there we go. 18 cards left. Let's hope they don't have too many more of those ruptures. Okay. I need to get this down. Hopefully I can top deck 2 of these and just speed run it and win the game. Nice. I love that everything's going to exile. That's really clean. That's really clean. Bam! Oh, it's a land, and I'm gonna get some big stuff, right? Surely. I might mill myself out here, though. We're at 14 cards left. Not great. You know what I'm gonna do, actually? I'm gonna do this. This might seem crazy, but I need to stop drawing extra cards. And dealing damage to them is actually a pretty good idea, I think. Okay. Hit me. 3 more damage? Okay, good. End the turn. Okay, we got double Duskmourn Claim here. Double claim. That's fine. We don't care about that. How did I take so much damage, by the way? What did I get hit with? Did they hit something really big off of this and I just forgot? I don't remember taking a lot of damage like that. You know what? They might end up playing the monument. I may want to have this like ready and available for that. Oh my god. That would have been an amazing top deck for the claim there. 3 and 1. Oh my god. This is the most unlucky I've ever been. That's crazy, man. This is the most unlucky I've ever been. All 3 Duskmourn's Claims came off of the draws of the other Duskmourn Claims and an Authority of Consuls. And then I top deck these 2 just naturally. Like, what are we talking about? Alright, well, all they can really do is activate that normally for 2. Not a big deal. Alright, not the end of the world. How many cards left? 7? Search the library for a basic land card, put it on the battlefield, then shuffle. Sure, that's fine. That's fine too. Alright, we should win right here, guys. I mean, statistics would say that we win right here, but statistics have been laughing in my face all day today, so let's see what happens. Oh, I love this game. I love this game. I guess I should just look and see what cards are even left. That's wild. That's wild. That's wild. Okay. Only 3 cards left in my deck. I guarantee the natural top deck is going to be something crazy. It's going to be like another one of these. Unreal, dude. Like literally like 60% of my deck is like 5 damage or more. All right, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Okay, I think I'm gonna switch deck list again. I'm gonna go back to either cats or life gain. Let's go cats again. I feel like cats have been kind of slamming for us. What was that alert? That was weird. It like showed an alert, but it didn't say for what. Where's my alerts thing at? Hello, YouTube? Okay, I heard an alert. I heard that. Whoever you are for that alert, thank you for whatever you just did. My thing is like frozen or something. My alert box is frozen. It says that a few seconds ago, we had a renewal for 4 months. Oh, did I accidentally click it again? Oh, I clicked it again. That's what it was. Oh, okay. Well, sweet fancy. Thanks for the 4 months again. I guess I accidentally clicked it twice. Alrighty. Let's just go straight cats. Let's do it. It was a repeat. It was a repeat actually on the update. Getting janky up in here. Million damage loss in 1. Yeah, that was let's not talk about that one anymore. MTG is clearly suggested to play Yu-Gi-Oh. I know that was pretty unreal, right? That was probably the most unreal situation. Have you ever done a Doomsday Excruciator deck? I have done a Doomsday Excruciator deck with Omniscience, actually. When Omniscience first came back to Standard, I did that sort of build, and that was really fun, but you guys know how the rest of that went and how I stand on that situation. All right, let's just go ahead and drop this down for a green and pay the life. What an inevitable defeat. That's a great way to put it. That was actually a great way to put it. How poetic. I'd honestly like to see you play the random encounter deck. I know you've been asking that the last couple of days, huh? Right? Are you the one that wanted me to play it? I don't know how well that would do on YouTube. Every time I seem to play some sort of like rule deck that has like a smuggler surprise sort of top end, it never really does very well, which tells me like obviously that not a lot of people are enjoying that kind of build. But I know you really want to see it, but I'm probably not going to be playing that anytime soon. I apologize. All right, here we go. Can they sweep the board? Probably not. All right, we got one. Just was funny yesterday. I mean, Random Encounter is a really busted card. It really is. It's such a good card. But yeah, I don't like, that's the problem with making videos is you got to find, in my personal opinion, I got to find something interesting someone hasn't done yet. It's kind of always been my MO. I will play things other people have done, but it's just I got to do it in some sort of unique way. So I mean, if I can figure out a way to play the encounter a little bit more unique, maybe, but this hand isn't like very good, but it's not very bad. I think it's good. It's bad enough that I should drop it though. Okay. It's coming down to the white source situation again. This hand could be really good if I get a white source. That's not a white source. That's a second Drunith. That's quite literally the worst possible draw we could have had. And it's not even close. One more chance. Either a white source or a 1-mana green mana dork would be the trick here. It's got to be a white source though, because Drunith is going to get taken out by a kill spell here, it looks like. Okay, the betrayal, that's fine. What they choose? They chose human. Okay, so they're probably trying to work off their own graveyard here, it looks like. It's probably going to be a Kavero deck. Maybe? It's got to be a Kavero deck. Maybe like a mono black version with a splash of blue. Hold on, you're saying there's a chance? You're saying there's a chance? I say there's a chance, but they're probably going to get the, what's it called? The Bringer the Last Gift into the graveyard right now. And when they do, they're going to sweep the field. I have no idea. I genuinely have no clue what the opponent's doing right now. The cease and desist kind of throws me for a loop there. All right, if I could just figure out a way to get a counter onto this before I play the Curiosity. Oh, God. Well, there goes Drunith. Yep. And I get to look at my hand. That's a bummer. I was going to flash in the Curiosity as a surprise, but I ain't going to surprise anybody now. No surprises here. Deadly cover-up called it. Dang, I wish I would have seen that coming. I didn't see it. I didn't see it coming. Oh, do I not have double blue? Oh my gosh, I didn't have a double blue. Oh, you are such a bum. And I played that out of order too. I'm tilted. I'm playing tilted. I'm sorry, guys. I'm playing so tilted here. How did I not see that double blue source was missing? Bro, sometimes I am really bad at this game. Sometimes I'm not paying attention and I am extremely bad at this game. Okay, well. Let's play the cage. And I don't plan on attacking in here. Oh my goodness. Okay, sure. End the turn. Flash this in. Because we can. Yay. What a waste of a card under the cage there. Annex is fine. They're probably going to bring in the Sanctuary or activate the Demon. One of the two things is probably going to happen here. Demon it is. You always seem to pop up right when I don't need you anymore. Well, I guess we're going to do this. Let's do a little scrying action here, because the graveyard I think is pretty irrelevant. I don't really want that off the top. That's pretty bad. I'll flash in another Curiosity, or I'll just counter. Either way, it's pretty good play for us. I could put some counters onto the Squire, which would give it flying and could potentially end up blocking here. How many counters can I give it? 3, 4? Yeah, we would be right in range of taking out the... Okay. Not exactly what I wanted to do here, just because I wanted to surprise them when they went for an attack with the demon, but now they're not going to even bring the demon in. Well, I mean, it came in clutch this time. The counterspell definitely came in clutch. Okay. No other plays. Just going to drain me out here of the life. Okay, well, I guess we'll just play you, seeing you want to be in my hand so bad. And then I will attack in with the Squire. It's not ideal, but I do need to draw some cards pretty quickly here. I know it's not ideal because the opponent's obviously, you know, gonna just attack me back with that demon and keep draining my life total, so. Oh, they're blocking. Didn't expect that. Well, then we probably should be expecting another deadly cover-up, right? And they do have enough cards in the graveyard that they could exile all of my Daring Curiosities. Oh, could you imagine? I can imagine. I can imagine. I can imagine very clearly. Can I, in response of them picking the Curiosity, play my Curiosity? Oh, dude. I am not having the most amount of fun today. Let me put it that way. I'm not having the best time. Let's just say Mega Bonk is looking real good right about now. Who wants to play Mega Bonk? Raise their hand. That's unfortunate. I have tomorrow off to set up my house for our league championships. I cover my islands with a red velvet sheet and then put down 2-player Magic play mats. Dude, you guys go all out for that. That's sick. And the winner gets... we're giving away 12 Magic packs at random. Dude, that's so fun. Glad you already got your video tomorrow. Yeah, dude, I know. I really want to just play that deck. I want to play the deck that we made the video on because clearly it was doing pretty good for me today. But I like to keep those deck lists a secret until it's time for the video. You know what I mean? I already kind of, again, I really expected this to happen today. I'm not like super shocked or floored by this because it's just how Magic is, man. It's ebbs and flows, and I knew that what should I do here? I think I'm gonna go blue. It's ebbs and flows, and I knew that if we went on the run that we did this morning, which was I woke up and just basically got to platinum tier 2 no problem, like really fast, or tier 3 I should say. I knew that we were probably gonna run into some problems moving forward, and sure enough we sure did. Playing this for blue was really scary, but hopefully it doesn't bite me in the butt. Oh no, it's gonna bite you in the butt, my friend. But you know what? Let's do double Drunneth. That'd be kind of fun. Double Drunneth. Love to see it. No attacks. Okay, so we do have the Ouroboros, which is really fun. Can't copy it though. I never seem to be able to copy the Ouroboros. No attacks. We love that. All right, and then hopefully if we do find a white source, I really need I need to get the Ouroboros down next turn. A robo. Good game? I mean, I don't think it's a good game yet. I'm struggling over here with my mana base, so we're running Bant after all. Bant is not exactly the most efficient mana base. Ah, that's why they didn't play a spell that last turn. Yeah, it's the Bant mana, man. It's killing me. Ah, okay. Well, that could find me a land. It might find me a land. You never know. I mean, I'm copying it, so... Oh, dude, actually, hold on. That's actually insane. We're about to have the most insane next turn of our entire lives, actually. Hold on. Wait for it. Wait for it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Actually just, yeah, send these guys in. I've got plenty of blockers now, so send these guys in. They're gonna have to block, so that's good too. Oh, they're full sending on one of these. Okay. Interesting. So 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I can take out all of these? Okay. Yeah. Raise the pass. Nice. That makes sense. That does make sense. That checks out. This deck list looks pretty cool though. A mono white deck that's focused around just heir appearance and stuff like that. Good luck. What a turn. Yeah, that was close. That was very close. Having fun yet? Okay, yeah, we're having fun now. We're having fun now. How are you on that concept deck that I sent you? I have removed some cards from it and I have been trying to focus it a little bit more. Big Legend is out. I can't remember which deck list you're talking about. I've looked at a lot of your lists the last couple of weeks, like a lot. But I haven't, I don't think I've adjusted any of them yet. Yeah, making a deck list every single day, Jokester is really fun, but it's very expensive. I will warn you. I will warn you, it's quite expensive. Did you update the Cats deck since the video? I've been just tinkering with the mana base, and I think I added in the flanker. Not a whole lot of adjustments, very, very minor. You know what? I think I'm gonna go with the Squire. Dude, a sweeper would have been terrible. Minus 377. Is that what that was? I didn't even realize. All right, we're gonna do this for blue. I do have a green in my hand technically with this. I'm playing this. So yeah, we're gonna pay the life. And then we're gonna play the hunter. All right, we're playing another Landfall deck. I'm really kind of getting tired of the Landfall builds, but who am I to judge? Just sure, remember your card and arena purchases are tax deductible. Yes, and now, yes, they are. They definitely are. Hey, Swayze, was wondering if you had any ideas on how to make Doppelgang viable in Standard. I've been tinkering with Doppelgang, Doubling Season, Overlord of the Hauntwoods. I will say Doubling Season with Doppelgang is really cool, but it's probably a little bit of a win more situation where like you probably don't need that much power or that much win con. But Doppelgang is really good. Usually if you throw in like 2 Doppelgangs and just like you know, a rampy sort of control-y sort of build with sweepers and stuff, you're in pretty good shape as long as you have like 1 or 2 game-ending targets to copy. You know what's really fun to copy is if you copy Doubling Season and Felidar Retreat. If you really want Doubling Season in the deck, Felidar Retreat as a win con is kind of awesome. Okay, do we go Curiosity or do we go with the Regal? Because I'm thinking Regal. Maybe we go with nothing here. Hear me out. I think we go with nothing. I think we block. Okay, and then if the opponent kind of goes wild with the Tifa in some way, I'll counter. Like if they play like I don't know, a chocobo, I'll counter it. If not, if it's nothing super crazy, I'll just play the curiosity at flash speed. Like that. That's really good. 1, 2. That'll work. The collector's cage is so greedy because, like, realistically, the collector's cage, we're looking for another Ouroboros. When really we have 2 other cards in our hand that we would be very happy to have. I'm gonna play the curiosity. They're gonna have to block 2 of these, so yeah. Beautiful. Give me 2 quick seconds. I'm gonna queue up the next game. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna get some tissue. What's up? Perfect timing. All right. Oh, this hand, I mean, it's definitely a hand. All right, that's better. Keep that. Throw away one of these. Perfect. Perfect timing. Yeah, let's go. Okay, we got the Drunneth. That's not bad. Didn't hit start on the new game, I swear. All right, well, I guess the counterspell. I hate that for myself, but not much I can do about it. Yeah, for sure. Upgrade on tax deductible. A trip to Vegas for MagicCon is also tax deductible. Yeah, I know that too. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. I can't lie. I gotta make sure I get all that in order. I completely forgot about it. You know what? I think I go Arabo here just to be maximum on my output of mana here, and if they have a momentum breaker, I got a good target for it. But it's definitely a pixie deck. Clearly, they might bounce back one of these 2 cards back to their hand. If they do, it's going to be nowhere to run, and then Arabo is dead. Unless I can start going extremely wide here, it's going to be hard to win this one. It all comes down to whether or not they have a pixie or some sort of Kieran. Okay, you're saying there's a chance. You're saying there's a chance. I'm going wider now, which is good. Let's go. I've crashed arena so many times by creating too much mana. Yeah, if you try to doppelgang with what is it, virtuous strength, that gets crazy. I've definitely crashed a lot of games myself. All right, nowhere to run on the Arabo for sure. I'm gonna go ahead and play out the cage next turn though. Hopefully finding something big. Oh. Okay. That's a win for me, I think. Oh man, this just hit the void though, which is gonna get a 2/2. And I don't really want to block. I guess I would though. But that would shut down my cage. It's definitely worth a double block though. It has to be double blocked. Do it, I dare you. Okay, I didn't think so. Beautiful. It's the first time I've seen the Hushwood Verge and was happy about it. That's fine. Let's attach the counter to Has to be you. Oh, it doesn't matter. I didn't have... It didn't matter. No matter who I attached it to. It did not matter. Okay, sure. So next turn, I'm going to have to put the counter on one of these other cats. Probably a Robo. They're sending it this time. Really? Maybe they're just trying to keep it to where I can't activate the cage. I guess that's pretty good. I'm really worried about another nowhere to run, which is why I didn't block with the Squire. Momentum breaker. Okay, perfect. Okay, so I am going to sack the Squire now. But then they played it like it was going to be nowhere to run, right? They kind of did play it like it was nowhere to run a little bit there. I don't know. Is it? Do they? So here's the thing. If this is nowhere to run, and I sacrifice this, I'm cooked. If I sacrifice this and it's not nowhere to run, I would have been better off keeping this. I gotta play it like they have nowhere to run. It is. It's nowhere to run for sure. All right, cool. And then in response to them playing it here, they're gonna play it here, right? Do it! I know what you have. I'm not gonna activate the cage, not until you play it. Ah, really? That's weird. That's so weird. I'm gonna attack though. Okay. All right, I guess it was just the land this entire time that was kind of triggering. Maybe I misread the whole situation. I don't know. It's playing it safe there though because of the potential nowhere to run, but it looks like Momentum Breaker was the only removal spell they had. Nothing instant speed here can catch us off guard except for like, you know, obviously like get lost, and if that's the case, it is what it is. So I think I can activate the cage now. All right, give me a creature. I need a creature. That was weird. Yeah, it felt weird. I don't know. It felt pretty strange. Drawing a land off the top right there is brutal. That was really bad. I get to watch Swayze and eat Ferrero Rocher chocolates. Best day ever. I'm glad I can make your day, man. That makes me really happy. Yeah. I'm really scared. I have no idea what they're holding on to here. But it's clearly something at instant speed. Well, I guess it could be the breakers, though, too, triggering for value. I just don't know. And I mean, the Sanctuary tells us that they're probably running Annex 2 at some point in this game, which would be pretty bad. If I can get my curiosity down, though, we'll be fine. Oh, they do run Get Lost. Wow. Okay. Oh my god. Can we get something helpful here? Like, it's coming down to the top decking, which is actually not a bad thing for us, but it's becoming a really bad thing. I need something better. I need a Caracal or an Arobo or something better. Something that can produce multiple bodies at once instead of just one singular body. No, unfortunately. Oh, man. As long as there's no bouncing effect or any momentum breaker, we're good to go. I guess, or get lost. There's a lot of outs for them. A lot of outs. Bro! Hopefully Caracal's on top. Bummer. I'm not using the collector's cage because hear me out. I've sent away a couple of spells to the bottom of the deck. And I just feel like if I do this, it might ruin a potential good top deck for us. I've sent away... I don't know. Okay, that's actually not terrible because I can flash it in. And I can scry too, which gets me closer to potentially hitting a multi-threat. We're looking for a multi-threat though. We're looking for something that can spawn out more cats. Go ahead. It's a land, that's good. Okay, is this gonna resolve? It does. Is it going to stay around for a turn? Oh my god, thank god we got rid of those. Okay. I mean, I can hit him for 6 technically here with the other cage potentially coming in. That's really nice. I'm gonna start by just attacking and see what happens. I'm gonna flash this in. Oh, I'm so scared right now. Please, please, please let this land. That's fine. We don't care about that at all. Damage isn't the name of the game for me right now. It is just trying to establish some sort of board state. Okay. Huge. And then in response, I can, whatever they're doing here, I can get out another curiosity. Absolutely beautiful. A pixie to take the nowhere to run. I really hope they play it on the curiosity. That'd be hilarious. A lot of people make that mistake. We'll see what happens. Ah, nope. That's fine. Let's go ahead and put it on a curiosity still. Okay, what you got for me now? I can live with that. I can live with it. It's a 3rd breaker. Okay. The damage in the air is going to be pretty difficult to work with, especially if Zenith keeps giving 1/1 counters to everything. It's going to be pretty annoying. Ooh, that's a card. That's a card. And we get to activate the cage. Let's go. Give me a Caracal, please. Please, so I can get the life gain. No, bruh. Ah, that's annoying. That's annoying. I really was hoping for the big cat. The big old Regal. That'd have been nice. This will find it though, I'm sure. We've gone so far into the deck now at this point. Second best option, I guess. Okay, we are attacking in with everything here. I don't think they can kill us next turn because they don't have any cards in hand here, so they're not going to be able to cast 2 spells at once unless it's, you know, they get lucky and they get another pixie of some kind, or Kieran, but they are in a position where they're going to have to start blocking these 2. They don't want me drawing extra cards, that's for sure. I know, spicy, right? That was pretty good. That was pretty good, except for the fact that my cage completely us over, you know what I'm saying? Have you tried Arachnomania with the Discover? I have, yeah. We actually played that as soon as Spider-Man came out. If you go back to one of our first early access builds in Spider-Man, we have one. It's pretty sweet. This game's a real nail biter. This actually might be our last game. I'm just realizing the time. My wife is going to go get my kids right now. This might have to be our last game. And then I really will have to go play Mega Bonk because I told my son I'd play Mega Bonk with him today, and we're gonna try to unlock some new characters and stuff. All right, we're gonna end strong though, I'll tell you that much. Definitely gonna end strong here. I do want to say again though, guys, I know this is kind of out of left field, this stream. We might stream again tomorrow, by the way. I'm kind of planning on it, so be on the lookout for a stream tomorrow. But I just want to say thank you for being here, man. Thank you all for being here and hanging out and making some time in the day for us today in the stream. I do appreciate that a lot. All right, I'm gonna need you to catch this real fast for me, friend. All right, they blocked with everything. What are they gonna do about this though? Can you guys imagine, just for 1 second, can we imagine the opponent top decking like a Day of Judgment or a Deadly Cover-Up? Could we all collectively agree that that would be an okay time for a grown man to cry? I think so. All right, that's a good GG's right there. And guess what? We ended up exactly where we started off today, pretty much. I think we're down like 1 game, but ultimately right where we left off. If we can somehow figure out, how to make the Cats deck more viable mana-wise, here's the deal. I really want to run Cavern, right? I really want to run the Cavern of Souls because it's a cat deck. But unfortunately with our cat deck, we added in a lot to the mixture here that are not just cats, right? We have the Ouroboros, we have the Drunith, we have these early game mana dorks. So, I mean, if you guys can figure out a way to make the mana base better, please by all means send it to me and let me know, because I would love to see what you guys can come up with this. Because Bant right now, Bant is killing me on the mana base because this Verge is so hard to activate unless I mean, I guess we could technically run like, you know what? I'm gonna try something. Breeding pool. Wait, whoops. Whoops, what am I doing? Breeding pool. I think that for my Verge activation is a little bit better. I know we have some really early game that we want to make sure we get down quickly. So having the quick mana off of the what is it called, the Sanctum, is probably better in the early game. But overall, to activate my Verge, I think having the breeding pool might be more advantageous. We might end up taking a lot more damage for our deck, but this might be the play. Anyways, if I can figure out the mana base, this deck would be a lot better. I feel like this deck is really good outside of that, but Command Bridge is all colors. Yeah, I've seen those lands too. They come in, wait, Command Bridge? Hold on, let me see what the Command Bridge is. It comes in tapped, right? Control. Yeah, so there's a lot of lands like that actually. So check this out. There's tons of lands like that. The only problem is they guaranteed come in tapped, right? And they don't help me activate the Verge, which is a problem. Like this card right here is really good too. It does sort of the same thing. It comes in tapped, add 1 mana of any color that you choose. There's a lot of lands like that, but I don't think those lands are very good just because they're guaranteed to come in tapped and they have no effect on the rest of the field. Like this card right here is really good because it's any color at all times, so it's modal. And this card right here would be pretty bad too if it didn't come in with the option of coming in untapped. The fact that it comes in untapped and it becomes that basic land type is really good. But I think this is fine. I think this will work. I'm gonna try it out a little bit more later, but 3 Tree City, you could probably Prismatic Vista. Yeah, there's a lot of those lands. I know which ones you're talking about. I don't know though. Isn't there a Bant land that just requires you to tap something? No, it doesn't require you to tap something, but yeah, there is a Bant land. Again though, the issue I'm having is that you don't want this deck to have all slow lands, right? You don't want it to have a bunch of tap lands because you want to curve out, and especially early game with Drunith, you want to have a lot of untapped options. And this doesn't have any effect on your Verge again. So the Verge being a really key role player here because it comes in untapped. And this right here, not playing as a basic of any kind, takes away from that. But I appreciate you guys trying to help. I'm gonna single Fabled Passage. Maybe Fabled Passage can be a good idea instead of the starting town, potentially. Possibly. But guys, thank you so much. I appreciate you hanging out with me tonight, or today in the morning, for the first time in a while. I'll probably be on again tomorrow, so be on the lookout for that. Also, a video tomorrow is going to be an absolute banger. We had a really fun time playing Mono Blue Mill, and it's very unique. So hope you guys enjoy that too. But thanks again for watching, man. I appreciate you all hanging out, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. And I hope you guys have a fantastic Friday tomorrow. I hope to see you there. If not, no biggie. It was fun hanging out with you today, and can't believe so many of you guys showed up, so thanks for that. Thanks for your support. Peace out, guys.
Hit
See
him
ya.
3 times like a hat trick. The name is Swayze, no Patrick. If you play him, then it's tragic. Hit him with the mythic, yeah, that's magic. Yeah, MTG, that's what you'll see if you like and subscribe. With the upload, man. Man, all of the time. Coming with the best decks, this is the meta. This ain't cheap, yeah, it's cost some cheddar. Talking real crazy if you think that you better. He got full control and he ain't gonna let her. Hit him 3 times like a hat trick. The name is Swayze, no Patrick. If you play him, then it's tragic. Hit him with the mythic, yeah, that's magic. Yeah, MTG, that's what you'll see if you like and subscribe. With the upload, man. Man, all of the time. Yeah, all of the time.